Welcome to an all new show here on TN2M Shows. It is a new year, which means we have new shows. Now, some things don't change, but sometimes we require some change around here. We get some new ideas, try out some new things, and this is a show that we are calling Bona Fide or Bogus. And here's how it works. I have got a stack of 5 facts, potential facts, that I'm going to read, and we're going to decide together on if it is a bona fide fact or if it is completely bogus. And at the end of the show, we're going to reveal which ones are bona fide, which ones are bogus, and we're going to keep track week by week and all year to see if we can pick out and have our crap detectors working very well. So here we go. We're going to start week 1, bona fide or bogus. All right, so for week number 1, we have our first 5 here. I have not looked at these, and we are going to just see if we think that they are, when I say we, I mean me. Let's be honest, I'm making the guesses, you're making the guesses at home, and we're gonna see if you do better than I do. Here we go, number 1. In 1900, Polly Burns Fairclough, a circus strongwoman who could lift donkeys with her teeth, became the world's first female boxing champion. Okay, initially my gut says they're being very specific, and usually that means when it's super specific, it means that it's not true. Like it's mostly true, but like one thing, it might be like, you know, instead of 1900, it's like 1858. So it leads me to believe that it's bogus. So initially, out of the gate, number 1, we're going bogus. We're going to put it in the bogus side right here. Number 2, we're going to reveal all these at the end. Number 2, is this bona fide or bogus? An eruption from a single volcano will put 10,000 times more CO2 into the atmosphere than all human activity has throughout history. I don't know if that's saying like an average volcano, because I know there are like big volcanoes, small volcanoes, all that type of thing. So I'm not quite sure, but I know there's no science behind this at all, but I said bogus for the last one. So we're going to go bona fide for this one. I feel like they're not going to put 2 of the same in a row. So I think that they're taking an average of a single volcano eruption. That sounds right, because really we haven't put out a lot of CO2, a lot of damaging gases. Jokes aside, I know a couple people who put out a lot of damaging gases, but that's been really recent, so I feel like that might be bona fide. So we're putting that under bona fide. Number 3, domestic cats kill 1.4 billion birds yearly. That sounds absolutely bona fide. As someone who lives in a house and is owned by 2 cats, the amount that they chatter at birds and want to kill these birds, I believe it. 1.4 billion seems very realistic. So that seems absolutely bona fide to me. So that's what we're going to go with. I think that's pretty safe. I think that's a safe assumption. That's a safe bet. Potential fact number 4. New research at the University of Konstanz, Germany, suggests that the common housefly can dream. I don't know. I feel like this series is going to reveal just how little I actually know, because my goal is to be above 500 with these, and I feel strong when I pick it, and then I start reading them and I don't feel strong at all. So I feel like at the end of this, I'm going to get like 20% or 10% right, and everybody's going to be like, he's really dumb. So I'm preparing myself internally for just being very, very dumb. I don't know that flies, I don't know if they go into like the way house cats do, where like they sleep, but they're like, it's very light sleep. Like they're like the slightest sound can wake them up and they're ready immediately in attack mode. So I'm going to put bogus on that one. I'm guessing bogus completely. Do not feel like that's bona fide at all. And in Texas during the 1850s, question number 5, or I say question, but you guys know what I'm talking about. In Texas during the 1850s, the U.S. government imported camels to help transport goods westwards. Now, I know they used horses, ponies, for the Pony Express, of course, but I've never heard of them using camels. So I guess across like the desert region of the country, parts of New Mexico, Arizona, and some California. I don't know where there are deserts in this country. I might be way wrong. Again, there's people that are probably like, you are so stupid. How are you this old and you don't know where the deserts are in the country? But I'm just going to take a wild swing at it and just say that it's bona fide. I don't know, it feels weird enough that it could be true. So that's what we have. I've got 3 bona fides, 2 bogus. We're going to go in order now, and we're going to see if I got it right, if I got them wrong. Here we go. You guys hopefully have been saying whether you think that they are bona fide or bogus all the way so far, and we're about to get to the reveal. Here we go. Number 1 was in 1900, Polly Burns Fairclough, a circus strongwoman who could lift donkeys with her teeth, became the world's first female boxing champion. I said that was bogus. I don't know what you said. It's bona fide. That is a bona fide true statement. She won her title as women's world boxing champion in Paris when her opponent, Texas Mamie Donovan, failed to show up. I feel like that's cheating, that you win by default, but it is considered bona fide fact, so I will take the loss on that one. Fact number 2, an eruption from a single volcano will put 10,000 times more CO2 into the atmosphere than all human activity has throughout history. I said that seemed like it was a bona fide true statement, and it is bogus. It says it's just a lot of hot air. I'm 0 for 2, you guys. This is not going well. This is not starting well. Third, I feel good about this one. Domestic cats kill 1.4 billion birds yearly. I feel good about this one. I feel good. I said it was a bona fide fact. It is bogus. It's worse, actually. Domesticated cats kill an estimated 2.4 billion birds annually in the US and Canada alone. Guys, I'm 0 and 3. Week 1 is tragic so far. Rally. Here we go. Rally coming back. Statement 4. New research at the University of Konstanz, Germany states or suggests that the common housefly can dream. I said that was bogus. Hallelujah. It is bogus. The research does suggest that jumping spiders can dream, probably about those flies that aren't dreaming. So, all right, I need to save at least a little bit of face, and I hope this is true. In Texas, during the 1850s, the U.S. government imported camels to help transport goods westwards. I said that was a bona fide true statement. It is a true statement. The humps were dumped at the onset of the American Civil War. So we ended this one 2 and 3. Not a strong showing right out of the gate for week number 1. Comment how you did in the comments. Tell me how you did, and keep track as we go throughout the year. I will be posting up here where you will see my weekly score, and then the year to date. I will be keeping track throughout this entire year to see what my percentage is, to see if I can get as good as I was for Beyond Belief Fact or Fiction. So until next week, where we have 5 new statements that we will determine if they are bona fide or bogus. This is Chris. Join me next time for a bona fide good time.